Right, it's Wednesday and after work, me and John's here. John's up there on the ladders inspecting the damage. We're going to get new roofing felt put on up there with some adhesive put on for safety measures as well. So that's the plan, and if I get any more time then we'll address this monstrosity. Because as you can see, it's all in now, it's all done. Oh dear, I've got a cucumber that's down there. Well, we thought we had enough roofing felt left over to do at least one section across the top that we're doing, so we're going to have to get some more. It is what it is, but I'd rather do it properly than have to try and cut in with the stuff that's already blown off. So we're going to get that sorted, and the stuff that we've already got is going to go on the front eventually. But we'll have to do this another day. So it looks like I was crack on and get the polytunnel sorted out and finished. Right, me and John's just cracked on basically. I didn't have time to set things up, I just wanted to get it done. So let us show you what we've managed to get sorted. Polytunnel door front has now got the cover, so the polythene that's over the top of the polytunnel is now on the door there as well. It's nice and taut, so that's all done. Going into the polytunnel, back here, put that board across the top there to help protect against the wind coming through. This cucumber here is not, it's getting longer. It's 33 inches long now, but I don't think it's got any mass on it. It's not getting any thicker. Whereas these ones, you see, especially that one at the back there, that's a stumpy fat one, that one. It's got 8 weeks left. Anyways, show you them another day. What else I've managed to do inside of here, in the blue polytunnel, I found a bigger barrel. Just a little bit of a bigger barrel. So I've just started, well, nearly finished filling this one up. That'll last a little bit longer, and I'll have that as a spare. So that'll come in handy. Sorted, so got that for to last a little bit longer if I'm going away anytime, like next year. Even so, I think I might get another. I'll find another barrel later and I'll put it in the yellow polytunnel. But we've lost another kohlrabi. That's the one I showed you last week. It's starting to stink, so that'll be getting pulled in a few days' time. But everything else is all right. John's busy collecting his cabbage. Nice cabbage.
Nice little savoy.
Yeah, there you go. Add it up. Is it bigger than your head?
No.
This pumpkin is though. Look at that. There's only one. I'm just leaving these. I'm not even messing about. I just let them crack on. If I get pumpkins, I get pumpkins. Great. If not, then I don't. But aye, it's a shame about that shed roof, but we'll get it sorted. Possibly this weekend. So a couple of little jobs which I'm pleased we managed to get done tonight, although obviously we didn't get that done, but it is what it is. There's no point in doing it half-assed basically. So we're going to get it done properly, get the right stuff, and we don't have to do it again. We kind of already knew when we did put it on originally that we're always prone to that potentially happening, but it is what it is. Right, I'm heading home. See you next time. Morning, Sunday. Me and John, I think you can see, can you see him up there? I can just barely see him over the top there. We'll come down and we've getting, John's picked up some new roofing felt, so we're going to get that job done. I'm coming in, obviously I'm going to crack on and get everything sorted out, check on everything, make sure everything's watered, make sure everything's all right, hook up stuff that needs to be hooked up. And I've got a couple of bits that I've bought as well for my own Wi-Fi irrigation system, because them rally systems are good, but like I say, they're not designed for the amount of plants that I've got on one go. So I'll show you what I've picked up for that. I'll not be doing that today, but I'll show you what I've picked up. I need to show you this because damn it. We're coming into the cucumber house. Two problems here. We've got this plant. I don't know what the problem is with it, no idea. Please feel free to let us know what you think, because it's been treated no different to everything else. And I had another one what was next to it that did exactly the same. The leaves just wilted. Don't know. Like I say, everything's been treated the same. And the other biggest problem I've got as you can see there, we've got a cucumber on the floor, and it was the big thick one and all, the biggest one I had, like girth wise, and I was looking forward to growing that one. It's obviously fallen out of its hammock. Yeah, I spotted that, and there was a few choice words to be had, as you can probably expect, but it looks like the weight of it has just slipped out of the end, which is frustrating and annoying. So I'll have to see if there's, I mean, it's too little too late now, like, because it has snapped the end off as well, because the end went all the way across there, so I'll have to take that off. So I've got a bit of tidying up to do with that. But yeah, that is a disappointment, because that was the biggest one that I had. Compared to this one here, I'm struggling to hold this up, to be honest. So you can see it was a bit bigger, so hopefully we've got a nice backup. But that's a disappointment, and that's why you need to keep them supported the best you can, because that happens. Right, shed roof take 2. John's currently up there at the minute, tackling it in, and we're going to put some felt adhesive along the front and along the top section at the front, so that if the wind comes again, it's not going to take it away this time. Fingers crossed. Right, that's the board all adhesived in. So next, what we're going to do is, John's got some boards which he's managed to pull out from the van. It's always handy keeping spare stuff in it, John. Yep. It's always, it's not hoarding. No, it'll find something. You'll always find to seem to use, either it's 10 year down the line, 15, it's always got a place. So we're going to put like a fascia board across the front of here, so that also helps protect against the wind, so that doesn't, so it gives a bit of extra protection, because it seems to be when we have the strong winds, it's this bit here where obviously we've lost the felt from the front in any case. So we're going to put fascia board all the way along the front of there, then just get it all nice, neat and tidy. I say we. Me. No, we'll do half and half. We'll do half and half, John.
Yeah, I'll do the half that's standing watching for a change.
Well, no, because that's my job. You can't be taking my job off us. Well, that looks a lot tidier thanks to the extra wood that John managed to have, which was handy. Cheers, John.
Nearby.
That's all done. That's going to be kept in there. We've also done the sides as well. So we've managed to get a couple of boards stuck in the side at the top on that side, and also on the other side, as you've seen. The problem that we had on the side above the door was, corner here, it's there's no wood there, so obviously it's an overhang. so we've managed to just put them above the door there, so it'll should keep it in.
We have. Problem you've got, not me.
It's our shed.
No problems.
It's our shed, John. It's our shed. Oh, so it's all mine, is it? Right, neighbour. Cheers. There you go.
Yours
From
and
the
wife's.
horse's mouth. It's mine. Now, are we going to do the front with the felt that's left?
If there's no felt, yeah.
Well, of course, there's enough felt. We'll measure to see how much I need for the shed roof over there, and then we should be able to cut the remnants off from these bits and just see how far we get with them. Grandad Dave's popped over. I need to go to his garden because I know I've got some collies and broccoli ready to go, and I don't have a key for his garden. So we're going to head over and we'll see what they're like, and I'm going to help myself to some veg. Right, well, I've got some broccolis here. Well, that one's gone to seed. We've also got some nice cauliflowers as well. So I've got some little collies there to take. So I might get a couple of them to take home today as well. There you can. Some nice broccoli there. John's going to text him. I've got some collies as well. I don't know, I'm going to have a look through them because some of them went bolted, some of them haven't. What?
You want that?
I want that one, that's mine, aye.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine. That'll be cooked later on, that. Happy days.
No more.
I've got some tweed swede here. Fortunately, the caterpillars have managed to get in. So this was a waste. Putting this all on, and the leaves are, they're not looking too clever, but I'm going to take a couple of these anyways for dinner tomorrow. So I'll just pull this out now. And that'll definitely do. Oh God, nice tweed swede. That'll do for dinner. Et voila! That's tidied that up loads. Pleased with that. Hopefully it stays on. But that'll help protect the wood on the front from the rain that's hitting it. And the boards obviously will help to keep the roof patch on. So yeah, pleased with that. That's that done. It's another job which we weren't expecting to need to be done. We're going to get some tape for along the tops of the bottoms of the windows. And then go from there. But we're going to have 5 minutes and I'm going to stick the kettle on. We'll see what time it is and see what the crack is with the other shed. See if we can get anything done with that. Right, moving some things around. This barrel is going in the yellow polytunnel. So I'm going to get it emptied full of water here. So we're going to make a little swimming pool at the front and then get it in the yellow polytunnel. Right, we're getting the big barrel put in. And the backup barrel, what I've done is I've just siphoned it from there and taken out of there. So it's in the right at the bottom there. So you can see it's coming through. So what that should do is, realistically, these barrels should be kept at the same height all the way down. So that is hopefully the outcome and the plan. Ideally this should have been raised a little bit higher up, but I can always do that some other time. But that's them two barrels done. I'm going to use the same technique with the barrel next door and siphon from one to the other. I've been around and checked all of these as well, because actually I had a look before there, and this one I thought I didn't support it like I have done with every other one, but I did, and it's actually all up there, and you can see where it's snapped. It snapped right there. So the mesh, it snapped from the mesh itself. So my bad for not securing this correctly, but it's been annoying the hell out of us, I'm not gonna lie. So while the barrels are busy filling, what I'm going to do is I've got some veg to take out of here. Unfortunately, the kohlrabi down here is split, but John also pointed out another one. The one right at the back is split as well. It might be too much water. I've learned a lot this year putting these in, because a lot of these beetroots have gone to seed. I think I've only got a couple of them left, and these I've ended up upping the water, and these have suffered, so I've removed the water down a bit, and the carrots have been all right, and the radish is all right. So I've got a rough idea what I want to grow in here next year. So, and it's given us a good indication. Like I say, I'll not be growing beetroots again. That's not for me. The kohlrabis I'll probably give another go. Tomatoes I'll give another go, because although the 4 that I selected in the polytunnel haven't produced the way I wanted them to produce, I can still get some nice tomatoes. So there's a nice big one. I've got actually a few on here. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. Another mega bloom coming up on one of these as well. So I can't get them on that one. Also I've got a couple in the little tunnel through there as well. Well, that's them gone to the compost heap. John thinks I've got a lovely pair.
I do. Cracking pair.
And when I get these on the compost heap, I've pulled the empty ones out of the way a bit, so there's a bit more space in there for ventilation wise. And yeah, everything else is filling up nicely. Just harvested the onions from the bottom greenhouse, the ones that I had in the 6 pots. I can't remember what they're called now, but the water pot system. So I've got these ones, and John's got 3. I'm going to take these home and get them down to 1 skin. I should have enough time for them to be able to mature and the skins to be able to come in nicely. So the more onions I've got, the more chance I've got of getting 3 to the same, well, around about the same. So we're going to put these in the van, and then I'm going to shut up shop, because that's me done for this week. Oh yeah, very quickly. So been thinking about the watering system in here. Now the Radi system isn't, like I said for several times before, isn't designed for the quantity of plants I've got. So I thought, what does it entail for me to have a Wi-Fi monitored watering system for in here? I've already got all the pipe work and everything's all in for each pot and everything. So it's just the pump, the Wi-Fi, and a source of power, which is not going to be a problem once I get the batteries and everything sorted for these 2 polytunnels. So between now and then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a board, and that's going to entail basically a 12-volt submersible pump, which will go into the barrel, and then from there it'll go into Wi-Fi switch, which is what I've got here, and then from the Wi-Fi switch I'll go to the battery. So that's pretty much it, really. That's all it needs, and I can control it from the app on my phone for how long it goes on and stuff like that. So I'm getting one of these little pumps, about 12 quid, something like that, and we'll see how this works when I get a chance to set that system up. Because if I can do that, because them Radi systems have went up 60 to 60 quid each, I got mine at like 42. So I wasn't impressed with that, to be honest. But if I can make my own for the grand total sum of 20 quid, and obviously because I've already got the existing broadband and everything in here, yeah, that should work. Should, but we'll see. Just noticed I'm lifting my arms up. Look at the tan on that. Oh, never mind, it's just John. Look at me tan. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this plant, because the plant is gone. It's no good. Been out for a good week and a half now. So yeah, I'll just chop it, and then there'll be a big space. So like everything else, everything's dying on me. Never mind. Another depressing week. It is what it is. That's growing for you. Right, I'm heading home. See you all on the premiere. Thanks again for watching, liking and subscribing, and I will catch you all on the next one. Toodaloo.